It's a wicked beautiful day here in Boston, isn't it? Or at least it was when I wrote this speech in LA. I am deeply honored to be here with all of you today. And this is a bit surreal, if I'm being honest. As Harvey, do they call you Harvey? As Harvey said, I graduated from Boston University's College of Fine Arts 33 years ago. 33 years. So yeah, I know. You're wondering how I maintain all of this so well. I'm sorry, guys, but my beauty regime will remain a tightly guarded secret. I can't tell you everything in 15 minutes. However, I will tell you that a whole lot has changed since I sat out there in my cap and gown. First of all, the weed today is just off the chain. And it's legal. Oh, not that I know anything about getting high tech back then meant getting a new pager. For us, social media was posting a keg party invite on the corkboard of the quad. But today is literally a brave new world. Technology has changed everything simultaneously for the worse and for the better. In all seriousness, 33 years ago, it was considered risky, but courageous to pursue a life in the arts. Now it might just be thought of as straight up crazy. I mean, think about it. You're all embarking on the most uncertain career paths imaginable. Careers that, even in success, might not provide the kind of stable consistency of a normal job. Insane, right? But brave nonetheless, and more important and necessary than ever. Now let me explain before I give your parents a heart attack. All of you here today are this generation's visual artists, musicians, actors, directors, storytellers. You and your respective roles in our society could not be more crucial than they are today. Why? Why is being an artist so important? Because you are the arbiters of empathy and compassion in this world. I'm going to say that again. Artists are the arbiters, the purveyors, if you will, of empathy and compassion in this world. True, we entertain and amuse, but much more importantly, we evoke people to think and feel, to discuss and debate, to understand what it's like to walk a mile in another person's shoes, to speak truth to power, to cast light on injustices and truthfully reflect the state of our society. These are the artist's most profound contributions to mankind. At a time where politics, mass media, and social media often serve to overwhelm, distract, desensitize, divide, and dehumanize us, it is vitally important that you create and propagate art in all of its forms that enlightens and enriches the lives of the people it touches. That's why art is so critically important, because it puts people in touch with their own humanity. If artists don't do this, who will? I mean, nothing against bankers, but do you really think a banker is going to put people in touch with their humanity? It's not their job. That's our job. That's what we do. And perhaps, I know, kid, I'll be done soon. But perhaps, and this is serious, if we do it really well, the banker will bring humanity to his work. The politician will bring empathy to their policy decisions. The police officer will bring compassion to a confrontation. And the CEO will bring thoughtful consideration to the corporate boardroom. Music, art, dance, theater, film, television, all of these art forms make the world a far better place. That's just a fact. Can you imagine our world without them? Sounds like a particularly depressing episode of The Handmaid's Tale to me. Art is extremely powerful. It has the power to change hearts and minds, to change how we view the world. It's been a catalyst for progress throughout the history of humankind. When I was a kid, I used to see pictures of the Mona Lisa and wonder what the big deal was, until I saw her at the Louvre. I wept like a child, standing there in a room full of strangers. I know we all see the news, and it's pretty bleak out there sometimes. But the truth is, and this is the truth, there has never been a better time in the history of the world to be alive and to be an artist than right now. Technology has created multiple platforms enabling any artist anywhere to make their work available to the entire planet. 33 years ago, if I wanted to make a feature film or a TV show, I just couldn't do it. It was impossible. You needed millions of dollars and a studio or a network to back you. Now, mounting a theatrical production was a little less daunting, but you still needed the space and a good deal of financial backing as well to get the job done right. But now, you're only limited by your own creativity, focus, drive, and determination to deliver your work to the whole world. No matter what your art form, now you can get it out there to a potential audience. Aye, but there's the rub. If an orchestra plays in the forest and there's no one there to hear it, did they still make music? Or more appropriately, if a singer sings a song in the city and there's simply too much sound to hear it, should the singer still sing it, or should she just sell seashells by the seashore? Thank you, Daisette McKelvey. Look, my point is, that's a plosive. My point is it's loud out there. 33 years ago, we only had a handful of TV and radio stations, a handful of movie studios and record labels, a handful of art galleries and professional theaters in any given city, and there was virtually no diversity. Now there's so much content coming from so many voices with so many places to consume it, it's no longer a matter of being able to use your voice as an artist. It's how to be heard when you do. Okay, so how do you do that? How does your work cut through the noise and make an impression on an audience? Now, I've been thinking about this a lot myself recently because of all the changes I see happening in the business and in the world. Now, for some, the answer is sensationalism, the art of the provocateur. And in recent years, some have exploited this to great effect, using social platforms to shock and outrage their audience.